Buenos dias. My name is Allison Martinez. I am a global scholar from Honduras and a PhD candidate in biomedical engineering. It's my pleasure to interview you today. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, my name is Jorge Llibre. I'm assistant professor of neurology at Washington University. And a lot of the work that I do is reaching out to other communities in Latin America, especially thinking about Alzheimer's disease and related dementia, and thinking on how we implement clinical trials in Latin America, how we provide genetic counseling and testing for families living in Latin America.
Amazing. I'm from Latin America, so this is a very exciting topic because I think it's not talked about enough. And tell me a little bit about you who trained in Cuba, right, as a physician. Tell me how that shaped your perspective and how that lead you into the work that you do today.
No, I think that's key in the work I do today. I was born and raised in Cuba. I completed medical school and residency in neurology there. And I think that something that really shaped how I think and how I see medicine was the concept of universal access to healthcare, right? To me, healthcare is a right? You shouldn't be paid to have access. Everyone should have access and no differential access. So it's a question about equity when we treat people and when we try to think about a healthy population, right? The best way to have a healthy population is having everyone have the same access, have equity in access to healthcare.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with that. But one of the concerns about universal healthcare is, globalization comes with a lot of different things, and when you try to universalize that, I think you run into some issues into cultural ideas, cultural beliefs. So how do you think that being mindful of culture, religious beliefs, and in general, another country's environment really does shape the research that you're conducting?
Yeah, no, and I think that's key in all the things we do, right? When we go to a country to do any of our research work, we are always thinking on what is the culture of that country, right? Our goal is not to impose anything, right? So to me, I want to work with my partners in Latin America, my colleagues, my friends, right? And let's say that we bring a new trial. This is the trial we are proposing. This is how we think we're going to benefit people with Alzheimer's disease and related dementia. Do you think this will work here? What are the things we need to change? How do we adapt to the culture of our populations in Latin America? So I think adaptation and change and collaboration, it's really, really relevant for the global work that we do. And even more, I always think about when I'm talking with someone, what I'm thinking it's about equal partnership, right? We are equal in this work we're doing. It's not that because I am the PI of the study and I want to do this work here, I will come and I will do the design I want. No. Let's get from the ground. We are equal partners. Let's design the study. I want to answer the question I have, but I also want this to be beneficial for your community. But I also want you to answer the question you have as a local researcher.
Yeah, no, I think that's great. That's amazing. Speaking about collaboration, how do you think that this symposium has been going so far, and how does the McDonnell Academy is helping you to build this network of different scholars and different partners, in your area?
Something I think the McDonnell Academy is doing, done in a fantastic way, right? It's bridging across disciplines. We usually tend to think about medicine, environment, and we create these artificial divisions, right? These silos that are not true in real life. I think the Academy have been helping to bridge that gap, right? And get people together, people from medicine and neuroscience, talking with people with political science, and think how different diseases or even attitudes towards disease are influenced by political science too, right? And are influenced by policy. So that type of relations, collaboration, it's unique. The other thing is hear about the experience from other people doing international work, right? What are the issues they have when sending samples outside of the country? How do you build local capacity? I think that's great. And the other thing that I believe is really relevant on the work the Academy is doing is seed funding, right? It's getting that funding that you need to get a spark in a project you'll grow from there, right? But that initial seed funding is key to show visibility, to bring people together.
No, that's great. I agree with that completely. I think one of the first thoughts whenever I joined the academy at first was like, I really don't belong here, because I saw, my surroundings, and I was like, there's a lot of people from political science, there's a lot of people from business, there's a lot of people from anthropology. How am I going to benefit from that? And I think the more time I spend at WashU and the more people I talk to, I realize how important it is to see things from a different perspective. And that not only comes from like your own field of research, it comes from all of the other disciplines all over the academy and all over WashU.